Hey guys, what's up? I'm Slim and you're watching Slimothy TV. In this video, I've got a really cool one for you guys. MagBak was kind enough to send out a couple of their new products for us to take a look at. Big thank you and shout out to them. Let's get right into this. First of all, we have their MagBak Wallet right here in Nappa Leather. This one is black. Very excited to try this one out. We also have right here the MagBak Classic, and this is of course for the 16 Pro, which is what we have. The cool thing about these cases is that they actually come with a screen protector and you use the box to install that. So I'm gonna show you guys all that here in this video. We also have their MagBak Elite case, which is their top tier, top of the line case, which we are going to try out as well. Of course, this one comes with the screen protector. And then they also threw in some customizable color accessories that you can pop into the case to really make it your own. They've got a bunch of colors on their website that you can check out. So without further ado, let's go ahead and crack these open and see what we've got. So I think first we're gonna start with their classic case. So I'm gonna set these off to the side here just for a moment. And we are going to focus our attention on the classic case. It's a very high quality feeling box. It's plastic and it's got the instructions right here. You should also probably watch their video tutorial on how to do the screen protector first, especially if this is your first time. Got a little pull tab at the top, but that didn't seem to work very well. So I'm going to go ahead and just slice it with Senior Stabby. And here we go, opening it right up. Looks like we have the screen protector down here. And then at the top here, we have some packaging material to keep the case intact. And here is the case itself. It does give you a little warning to review all instructions before attempting to install the screen protector, just so you don't mess it up, because you only get one in here. And of course, they tell you to install the screen protector before the case, but that's very well known in the case community. But for average consumers, this is a nice thing to have, hopefully to keep them from messing up their install. Scan the QR code for the video if you want to see that. Swap colors, more accessories, and the mag stick install. And this is going to be pretty cool. So we're going to go over all this here in this video, but let's take this one step at a time. Let's take a quick peek at this case. So right off the bat, there's a nice kind of a felt material on the inside. This is going to keep your phone in good condition so that nothing scratches the back. And I'm not sure if you guys can see it, but it's got their little logo, says MagBak Classic, and then patented technology right there. Taking a look at the back, we got a nice smooth rubbery texture on the back, very grippy. Definitely looking forward to installing this. Now, here we have the screen protector accessories as well as the alcohol pad. And on the side here, you don't want to forget this. This is your mag stick. You're going to want to have that. And I'll show you guys later on in the video. So let's go ahead and do the screen protector first, since we want to get that on before we put the case on. I always turn off the phone. I know in their instruction video, they don't show that, but turn off the phone, get it completely powered down. And now we can proceed. So obviously when you're doing this, you want to take your time. I'm gonna go ahead and open their accessory pack, see what we've got in here. Looks like we've got a pretty decent sized dust absorber, which is great. Alcohol prep pad and a little microfiber. Nothing else in there. We can set that off to the side. You can already see all the dust on the phone. You wanna do this in a dust-free environment and you want to give yourself the best shot. Some people say to do it in the bathroom after you run the shower so that all the humidity in the air kind of sucks all the dust out, which I don't know if that works. I've never done it, but hey, that's something you could try if you are someone that messes these up frequently. But let's go ahead and do this. Of course, I'm in the studio behind the camera, so I'm gonna give it my best effort. But if we mess up, we've got the other one from the Elite cases. Anyways, let's go ahead and get this all wiped down. And next, I'm going to use the microfiber here. Go ahead and clean this off, get it all dry. And now that it's all dry, I'm going to go ahead and I'm gonna take the dust absorber. Now this is something that I used to skip in the old days. I do not skip this step anymore. This is very important. What this does is it's going to pick up all of the different particles that may have fallen. A lot of these use like an adhesive, but this one is actually using just static, which is interesting. Then once you're happy with that, then you're gonna go ahead and close it up. Now, as it's closing, you wanna make sure that you pull this tab. You're gonna wanna have it sticking out the top. I'm gonna go ahead and close it up. And now I'm just gonna pull. And there it is. And that's it. So let's see how it looks. So let's go ahead and open her on up, and there it is. Look at this install. Check this out. You can see a couple bubbles here. We'll work their way out with time. It usually takes about 24 hours, so you just have to let the adhesive sit for a minute. Now, the one thing, if there is a piece of something under there, that's never gonna go away, but the air around it will usually go away and you really won't see it much. So don't freak out if you got a couple bubbles. You don't need to rip it up or anything. Just let it sit, give it some time. A lot of people say it could take a couple days, but in my experience, it's usually less than 24 hours that these will work themselves out. You can see some adhesion down here that didn't go all the way down. And no matter how much I push on it, it's not going down. Just gotta wait and be patient. But this is a successful screen protector install. I'm gonna go ahead and power it up. So now that the screen protector is installed, we can go ahead and check out the case. Now, one thing, they did not include a squeegee, which I kind of wish they would have. That definitely would have been a nice touch. Also, I noticed it's a little bit further down. So I would have liked the screen protector to be a little more centered. It's gonna be hard to show this, but it's a little bit further down than it is from the top. So there's a little gap here and it's a little overlapping here, just a tiny bit. So just something that they could improve on. But overall, this is a super smooth screen protector. I'm trying it out right now. But yeah, this one feels buttery smooth. Here is the start of the show, the MagBak Classic. Let's go ahead and drop the 16 Pro right in. Yep, there is the issue right there. You guys can see it is pulling up the screen protector because it was a little too far down, just like I mentioned. So I'm gonna go ahead and take that off. Now, that's one of the bad things about the screen protector is that, you know, there's no input. Like I couldn't change that even if I wanted to. That's just the way it installed it. So MagBak definitely needs to look into that and fix that so that it doesn't ruin the case, because this is a super snug case. I'm gonna go over that here in a second. But you guys can see this goes all the way up to the sides. I'm gonna turn the screen so you guys can see. Super snug fit. I mean, this is exactly the fit that you want on a case if you don't want a bunch of dirt and grime getting in the sides. You guys can see there's almost no flex down here, and there's a tiny bit up here by the buttons, but there's nothing crazy. So that's the reason that if the screen protector is not installed perfectly, it's definitely gonna have an issue because these kind of overlap just a bit. So enough about the screen protector. MagBak needs to fix that install, but other than that, let's go ahead and talk about the case. So here it is. Check this out. And right off the bat, this is one of the most comfortable cases that I've held. It makes your phone almost look squared off instead of rounded, which kind of makes it look Android-y, which I'm not a huge fan of, but the feel on this is amazing. This is really nice. And check out this camera cutout button. The way that they've tapered the sides here is really smart. I love that. And although this button isn't covered, I think they need to do that on the next generation or the next iteration. They definitely need to cover this somehow, but for what it's worth right now, this is super smooth. Like there is no issue here. I can access this quite easily. And this cutout is not extra large. Some case companies cut out a ton. This one cuts out just what you need, and I like that. Now let's talk about these buttons here. These feel super premium and they're almost flush with the case itself. You can see right there. So you can definitely feel the difference in texture though. Let's check out their clickiness. Yeah, these feel great. Let's check out the action button, doing great. Time to inspect the cameras and look at that. That razivity is perfect right there. And of course on the front, you've got plenty of razivity. Now check out the attention to detail up here with the cutout for the phone speaker right there. And now the cutouts on the bottom, you guys can see they look perfect. No issues there at all. And this cutout is wide enough that you should be able to fit most different cables in there without any issues. Taking a look at the side profile and the other side, which we've already shown you. But yeah, overall, this case is very protective, feels great in the hand. Let's go ahead and put it on the scale and see how much it weighs. All right, got the scale here. Let's tear it out. There we go. And putting the case on, it is only 41 grams. This is about the sweet spot for cases. I don't like cases that are much more than 45 grams. So being under that and being 41, this is right in the sweet spot for case. It's not heavy at all. Doesn't really add much bulk either. It's definitely confidence inspiring when you're wearing this case. Swiping between pages is totally fine on this case. The edges do jut up, as you can see here. You have a decent lip on this case, but that is a good thing. Let's go ahead and test out MagSafe right now, because MagSafe don't work. That's a big problem, but boom, look at that. Check that out. It is charging up and this is insanely strong. Like this magnet system, this is probably, oh man, this is like an 8.1, maybe an 8.2. I mean, it's crazy. Now, obviously this material helps because it's nice and grippy, but this is super strong magnets that they put in here. Now, something that makes this case unique is definitely this mag strip. Check out how strong this is. I mean, if I just set it right there, I mean, it just goes right into place. It's super, super strong. It's almost difficult to take it off. Now, obviously that's not the way you're gonna be taking it off. You're going to peel this and you're gonna stick this like somewhere in your car, maybe on your dash, wherever you want to mount, and boom, just like that, you can now mount your phone anywhere you want without one of those big dash mounts. You can put this anywhere that this will fit in your car, or I mean, you could put this in your office, at your desk, anywhere you want. Boom. And now your phone is going to be upright like this, stuck to this magnet, and it is going nowhere. This is super strong. They've put in their own magnet strip right up here, and I think they've got some down here. Yeah, they've got a magnet array all around in here, and they have done their homework, and this actually works. But that's enough about this case. Let's talk about the MagBak Wallet. So you guys can see elegant and multifunctional wallet made for MagSafe, and on the back here, compatible with MagBak cases, MagStash, and MagSafe. Here's what it's gonna look like on the phone. I'm gonna go ahead and pull this little tab here, and there is the wallet itself, nothing else in the box, except you can see a little magnet down there. And I think that's what keeps us in check here. Very high quality packaging. That's something that says a lot about a brand. When they put attention to detail into their packaging, usually a good sign for the product. So let's go ahead and dump this out here, and taking a look. Very nice look right here. Smells very good. There is the wallet right there, and here are the instructions. Now you can actually adjust the finger loop if you want to remove stitches as needed, and that will give you a custom fit for your finger depending on how fat your fingers are. Now it does say right here, please note the wallet will fell very tight initially. Someone needs to spell check that one. Insert 3 to 2 cards and allow a few days for it to break in before inserting more cards. So obviously it's a real leather, so it takes some time to really break in, and that's something that you have to know. I mean, I've used tons of different leather wallets, so this is not news to me, but for someone else who's just getting this and they want to stick a ton of cards in, just give it time, give it a day or two, let it stretch out. So here is the wallet, and here is the finger loop. This is going to actually be just perfect for my fingers. The default, I guess, smallest, because I don't have very fat fingers, but check that out. I could probably take one out and be okay, but let's stick with default for now. It has MagBak branding right there. I believe you can customize these on their website. So if you wanted it to say something, have a little monogram on it, you can do that. But let's go ahead and stick this on here, see how it goes. And wow, I don't know if you guys caught that. That is a loud clap right there. That is super strong. This is going nowhere. I feel totally confident with this. Just based on 5 seconds alone with this is super strong. This magnet system. This is by far stronger than any other MagSafe wallet that we've tested. And I believe that is because MagBak has, I believe there's magnets in here and here all throughout the case, plus the usual MagSafe. So usually you're just getting a MagSafe, ring of magnets, which is strong, but this is like a next level right here. Very impressed with this. And if I pull out just a little, you guys can see the wallet actually opens up. So I could easily grab cards from there if I needed to. Now here's the game changer that puts this above pretty much every other case and accessory maker on the market. Typically, if you have a wallet on the back of your phone, MagSafe is now gone, so you cannot mount your phone anywhere. MagBak has actually thought of this, and if you use this, so say it's still mounted in your car, this will actually attach to the top of this leather wallet, just like that. And it's super strong. So you can still mount your phone wherever you want, wherever you put the mag stick, you can still mount your phone, even with the wallet installed. You don't have to take off the wallet to put your phone on the mount. This is genius right here. I have to give them props because I don't know of any other case company that does this. I don't think any other accessory maker has a bar like this with a magnet. Continue to mount your phone even when you have the accessory on the back. A+ right here. All right, so that's cool and all. Let's go ahead and take the wallet off and let's actually review this as a wallet itself. I've got a couple credit cards here I'm gonna throw in and we'll see how it does. This is a metal one, this is a plastic one. I'm just gonna throw in probably 2 for now, just to see how it goes. But if I open this up, you guys can already see there's a little flap in there. I believe that's the cash flap because you can put cash in here as well. Go ahead and throw in a credit card here. Now this is obviously going to be very tight because this is the first time it's being used, but let's go ahead and throw 2 CCs in there. Here we go, just like that. 2 credit cards just went in flawlessly. And there they are. You can see it kind of sticking out right there. And then if I had cash, I could put it right here. So yeah, off camera, I just went ahead and put my ID in here as well. So there were 3 cards, 1 metal credit card and 2 plastic cards, my ID and another credit card, and it fit perfectly. And this is straight out the box, super nice, not too tight, not too loose. And to get to them, of course, you can just slide them up like this because you got a full cutout right here. So you can easily grab it and go. And then when you're done, just slide them back in and you're good to go. Now, apples to apples here, this is a much smaller wallet than most others. I mean, already this one that I usually use on a daily basis is very small. This one is just taking that to the next level of minimalism. And sticking it onto the back of the MagBak Classic right here is just a great experience. No issues here. You guys can see how it looks after some use. Slide your finger right in there. You got yourself a grip. You got yourself a case. Typically, you'd have yourself a screen protector, and now you have your wallet with you. You can take this off. Let's say you don't want to have your wallet on the back of your phone. Take it off, and you still got a great case. But overall, this is the way to go. It fits on there perfectly. You guys can see on the sides, it just goes straight up to the edge. There's the thickness. 2 cards in here right now, but I had 3 and it was totally fine. Slipping some cash in here would be super easy and you can just slide it up like this. That's what this little pocket is for. Just don't have any laying around the studio that I can quickly grab, but you guys get the idea. Anyways, the fact that this is also RFID blocking makes it probably the only one on the market. We're comparing a bunch of different MagSafe wallets, and I believe this is the only leather one that actually has good MagSafe grip that actually has RFID blocking. So if someone's trying to skim your cards in here, it's not gonna work, which is great. You want that protection because that is going rampant. People are skimming cards like crazy, and this RFID protection should protect you from that. And I don't know if I made this clear or not, but there are 2 sections in here. So there's a section for the credit cards, which is what these are in, but this is a completely separate section, so it makes it easy to get to. I just wanna make that clear that this is not just one pocket. There's a divider in there. for cash and cards. That also makes it one of the only on the market that can do both. Now, if you do go for this combo of this case plus this leather wallet, you can actually use this as a kickstand. Yes, I know it sounds crazy, but it works. And you have a perfect kickstand right here. And you can see right here that this is actually attached with magnets. So there must be a strip of magnets right here and here, and they just kind of come together like that. Since MagBak is kind of genius, they put a magnet strip right here, so you can also use it in landscape mode, just like this. I'm gonna go ahead and set it up. And now you can use your wallet as a kickstand, just like that. I mean, this is genius stuff right here. Again, one of a kind. I'm surprised more case companies aren't doing this. 10 out of 10 overall. I mean, this is just, it's got everything you want. All right, that's cool. But let's go ahead and check out the Elite case, because that is bringing even more to the table. I think you guys are gonna like that one. So off with the Classic, in with the Elite. So opening this one just the same as the other. Let's see if this pull tab actually works. Nope. Still no go on the pull tab. Let's go ahead and get Senior Stabby. There we go. Never cut towards yourself, kids. There we go. We have some packing material right here, and here is the case itself. Check this out. This is the black one, and it's got very similar instructions here, but a little different. This one has a built-in finger loop and a built-in kickstand. On top of that, it has a pinky rest and mag stick install, which we will show you guys. We also have the typical screen protector install. Hopefully this one goes better. And then we also have another mag stick, which is great. So you want to have this, put it wherever you want, and you'll have an easy way to stick your phone wherever you want. Let's go ahead and close this up. Let's test out this case. First of all, I want to get a scale reading on this one, just see what we're working with. So here is the case itself. This honestly feels the same almost. So let's see, 43 grams. Remember, this one was 41. This is only 2 grams more, and this is their Elite case, and it has a ton of different functionality in this one. So taking a look at it just right off the bat, I can already tell this is going to be a fan favorite. One of those people that's kind of tactical and wants everything in one. This is what you're gonna want. First of all, suede on the inside, or whatever they call it, just kind of a felt material. It's gonna keep your phone from getting scratched if dirt and dust gets in there. Then on the back, we've got the finger loop. We also have the kickstand. Let's go ahead and grab the 16 Pro, stick it right in. Check this out. Look at that rugged design of this case. Oh man, this looks so good. It's really stealthed out. It's got that square boxy look, which again, I'm 50-50 on. Kind of makes it look like an Android, but at the same time, it does give a lot of utility here. This pinky rest actually does exist, and it is a real thing. It's super soft right there because of this material. So when you put your pinky there, it honestly does feel good. But this also doubles as a cover for your charging port. This does feel very soft. It's a very soft rubber. So I could definitely see this, breaking off. So you got to be kind of careful with that. I don't know if it will, but it just feels so soft. Down here, the cutouts look perfect. No issues there. We also have 2 lanyard mounts on the bottom. On the side here, we have grips going all the way up, and we have a camera cutout right here. Again, this needs to be covered in future iterations. I know a lot of other case companies are slowly rolling out this being covered. Hopefully MagBak will do that. This feels great. This is a nice grippy material, and this camera cutout button is perfect. There's no issues with it, but again, it's a cutout, not an actual button, so you have to keep that in mind. I'll say I do like the fact that it kind of contrasts and shows the phone's color. Right here, we have the button, power button, and on the other side, we have the action button right here, which of course is working perfect. Nice, clicky, responsive, tactile buttons here, just the same as the other one. No issues at all. We got a nice cutout at the top for the speaker, and on the back here, let's take a look at the razivity. That is perfect, no issues there. We have the kickstand right here, which kind of clicks out, and it holds in place with a little magnet. Of course it does, why not? Let's talk about the razivity on the front. Just the same as the other one, really. Pretty much perfect, no issues at all. Setting the phone down. Now on the back, we do have some extra magnets. So these are actually visible. You can see one here, here, and here, and they actually extend a little bit. I have no idea if you guys will be able to see this, but if I stick this on the back and I peel it a little bit back, I don't know if you guys can, I don't know if it's coming through on camera or not, but these magnets are actually pulling towards the wallet. Super cool stuff. So that keeps the strength very strong when you stick it on something like a fridge. And then right here, you have the finger loop, which kind of extends just like that. There it is. That's what that looks like. And it says it can go back in. So let's see if it will. Yeah, just like that. It is back in and it's flat. So that means you can continue using MagSafe supposedly. Let's try that out. And yes, just like that, MagSafe is working even with a finger loop, and it's very strong. I would say this one, I'm gonna give this one, this is 7.9 out of 10. The other one's a little stronger, but it's probably just because that finger loop. This is still super strong, stronger than most other cases on the market that we've tested. Very nice here. So if I pull this back out, you guys can see just how big that finger loop is. This would be a little tight for my middle finger if I was trying to get it all the way through. But if I just kept it on the middle knuckle, I think it's fine. No issues with that whatsoever. Then to put it back, I just kind of wiggle it back into place and it slides back down. And just like that, now it's flush. Very cool. I like this design. This one is much more rugged than this one, but in the hand, I feel like this one has a little more grip, the Classic. But it's hard to say because this one does have these side grips, which are very nice. You can do the exact same stuff with this one as the other with the mag stick, just like that. And it will hold on to whatever you need. And I already showed you guys this, but wallet sticks right on the back without issue, just the same as the other. Now I do want to show you guys the weight of the wallet. So in case you are, wondering how much everything's going to weigh if you get everything. So I do recommend getting the wallet with the case just because it works so well, especially if you're getting the Classic one, because it does have a finger loop included with this, but the wallet weighs 40 grams. So you're looking at 40, 43, 41 grams across the board, super lightweight stuff. Obviously, once you add your cards and stuff, if you have metal cards, it's going to add a little bit of weight, but realistically, this is super lightweight and very nice. One other thing, let's just show you guys, if you didn't want to use one of their cases, for some reason, you just wanted their MagBak wallets, this is how strong it is. It is honestly not super strong compared to, what I just experienced, but it's gonna get the job done. This is about as hard as I'm going to shake my phone. If I do any harder, it's probably gonna, it just kind of falls off. So you guys can gauge that for yourself. The secret sauce is definitely in their cases because they've got all those extra magnets. This would still totally work. It's just not going to be quite as good as it would be if you were using their case. So just wanted to throw this in there in case you were thinking about just using the wallet. You definitely can. Just know that the MagSafe strength is not the best here. They could improve this just a little, maybe. For those of us that don't want to wear a case, it is what it is. Definitely get one of their cases if you're worried about that. But what kind of video would this be if we didn't customize the button? So let's go ahead and do that right now. All right, as I was taking it off, this piece already came right out. So I guess that's how you do that. So we got that piece. Let's see, we got these blue colors here. This looks really cool. Let's go ahead and swap this out right now on the fly, just like that. That was super easy. Wow, that looks so good. It almost looks neon. Baby blue / neon blue / Miami blue color. Let's swap these out real quick. All right, so this bottom piece comes out very easily. We can just swap it right here. We've got the bottom flap installed. Wow, this is surprisingly easy. This took me less than 15 seconds to swap out. But yeah, this took literal seconds. So let's continue. All right, guys, now just to show you the final product. Check this out. Looks so good. They gave me 2 of these big strips for right here. So I don't think I have this piece right here. I guess I could cut this big one down to size. It's already packed it up, but they gave me 2 of these instead of one of the pieces down here. But I mean, overall, look at this. This looks so good. It completely transforms the case, and I think it looks great. The finger loop, of course, works the exact same as before. No issues at all. And then, of course, it goes right back down into place when you're done with it, which is fantastic. I love that they have included that. All right, so let's talk about MagBak as a whole. Let's talk about what I think about these products. First of all, obviously, the screen protector needs a little bit of work. They need to perfect that install, because if I was a customer, I would be kind of upset if my install went the way that I did on this one, because these are not cheap. All right, so hopefully MagBak will fix that. And if anyone else has that issue, hopefully they will either give you a slight refund, the worth of that screen protector, or just send you out a new screen protector. I don't know how that would work, but they do need to fix that. Secondly, these cases are fantastic. I personally prefer the simplicity of the Classic, but the Elite just has more features. So if you're someone that just wants every single feature possible, you want to be able to customize your case, you want the finger loop, you want the kickstand, which I didn't even show you guys yet because there's just so many features here. Check this out. So you got landscape mode, and you also have portrait mode. I mean, you can use this. It's so versatile, and it just flips right up. There's no like prying like some other cases that we've reviewed. This one it comes right out and it flips right back. I mean, there's nothing to it. It doesn't hurt your fingers at all, and it just works. All right, so that's the thing about these cases. They just work. The finger loop is great. The pinky rest is great. I mean, if you're gonna put your finger there, it is definitely softer here than anywhere else. So it is definitely softer on your pinky. This, for covering up your USB-C port, I usually don't care about my ports, but if you're in a dusty environment, this could be a godsend right here. You know, they just need to fix this right here on both of these cases. They need to cover that with an actual button, and then these will be almost perfect cases, honestly. They have every other feature you could possibly want. Another thing that I can't show you guys, but you can stick this on anything metal, like your car, your fridge, pretty much anywhere that has metal, it will stick to it. Right now, I have this stuck to my microphone boom mic. I can't show you guys that, but this just sticks anywhere. Like you can just put it on almost any surface. Let me check this one. Yeah, this one as well. This sticks to it just as well. This one, the magnets are a little stronger. So if you really, you need the best of the best for magnet strength when you're sticking on something, maybe, you're filming yourself at the gym, even though that's super cringe, you guys can stick this on the machine and there you go. Or if you're FaceTiming someone, you can just prop it up pretty much anywhere. Speaking of propping up, using this mag stick, this is the most versatile piece of this entire equation. I mean, this literally can transform your entire experience, because if you stick this onto the back of this phone, yeah, okay, cool. You've got a phone case with a very nice wallet. Well, if you want to mount it in your car, you just stick that somewhere in your car and you will go ahead and stick your phone onto it and boom, just like that, you are now mounted. You don't have to take off your wallet at all. You know, it's just gonna work. This is a secret sauce right here, and it's far underrated because when I watched other people's reviews of these a while back, I really didn't see the use of it, but now having used the case and understanding how this works, this is a game changer. Overall, my review of these cases, these are almost perfect cases. If you're looking to pick up a new case, the prices of these are a little higher than others, but I think they're totally worth it. I think the product quality and versatility of these is second to none. I can't think of any other company doing it like this, so definitely check these out, guys. I'll have links to all these down below with a special discount code that you guys can use at checkout. And if you guys enjoyed the video, hit it with a big thumbs up and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.